Oh no! It's the consequences of my own actions! Summer's over for the kids at Jean's high school. Zaire and his best friend David are coming back to resume the life of a popular high school student. Zaire was an above average student, being better at everything than everybody. He was everyone's favorite until he wasn't. His bushy eyebrows changed his life. Jackson changed his life. It's Jackson's first day at a new high school in his senior year, and saying he's better than Zaire is pretty much an understatement. He doesn't intentionally take the spotlight from him, but it magically lands on him. The first week he aces Spanish with an introduction. Zaire's weirdish kind of crush on this girl likes him. Jackson beats Zaire's time in rope climbing and PE and beats him in baseball. With imagination, I'm sure it isn't hard to think one wouldn't be jealous. He's a guy with an ego that's bigger than his eyebrows in his head, and that's a lot to be bigger than. Even his closest friend David tries to check him about how mad he is, and he denies it. Me when I lie. But there's something about Zaire that sets him apart from everybody else though. He has this mind ability that causes things to happen if he thinks hard enough. Now that Zaire's crush is taking a liking to him and David kinda wants to be friends with him, he's not exactly happy, and his powers really start to come to play in this part. Jackson was fine until he wasn't. Bad things start to happen to him left and right. Jackson's new kid popularity starts going downhill. When Jackson's invited by David to sit at lunch with him and Zaire causes an accident, which Jackson slips on a moving wet floor sign and spills his lunch on Pamela. Pamela is a girl that minds her business but is being bullied and made fun of by almost the entire school. They call her a witch, and Zaire even encourages it. This encounter with Pamela will cause a chain. The one that really causes some problems for Jackson is after PE. Jackson has to change, but Zaire causes a change in the restroom signs, and Jackson ends up going into the girls' locker room and freaks out Pamela, and she throws her skirt on him. Zaire and David spot him with it and try to attack him. Zaire doing this as if he didn't cause it.
Estúpida, no vas a arruinar mis planes.
So now, if things couldn't get any worse, rumors might spread that Jackson could be a possible thanks to Zaire. It seems Zaire is willing to be back in the spotlight at all costs. My thing is, he really needs to let that hurt go, because wait till he graduates. He is going to have a hell of a surprise when nobody cares about him anymore. But after that, Brenda, Zaire's crush, finds out about this and is fuming because she is the only one that actually treats Pamela like a human and stands up for her all the time. Everyone's pretty much mad. And these powers from Zaire are traveling and torturing Jackson even at home. Uncover the mystery and watch Jackson and Zaire compete. Does Jackson have powers? See how he gets out of all this! Jackson's Diary is currently over 30 episodes and is a personal favorite of mine. With very nostalgic styles, it also involves some modern pop culture references, while sticking into the 1980s timeline. This story successfully captures this time as well. From the looks up into the attitude and the treatment, one of the things that I really found interesting about this series, in my opinion, is that someone with magical abilities you'd think would be the main character of the story, but is actually not in this series. It's almost like seeing the life of someone who would be the side character to a more significant series, but the writing of the main character is still interesting enough and still pushes him to be a lead. What I do wish they could do more though is how they had at the beginning of the series a double perspective in different episodes. We'd see Jackson and then we see Zaire's side to everything. It was very conducive to understand both views in the story. I really love the story and where it's heading. There's a lot of representation as well. It really stands out to many comics, and I really think you guys should check it out. It's on WEBTOON and it is called Jackson's Diary. Make sure to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe, and I will see you guys out. Peace.